The year is 1883, a time when the American West was still a wild frontier, a place where the rule of law was often overshadowed by the rule of the gun. It was a time of great change and great challenge, a time when legends were born and history was made. Picture the untamed Indian Territory, a land of sprawling plains and rugged hills. This was a place where the landscape itself seemed to defy taming, where the vastness of the land mirrored the vastness of the challenges faced by those who dared to call it home. It was a land of opportunity and danger, a place where the line between right and wrong was often blurred. The sun beats down on a lone figure riding across the vast expanse. This solitary rider is more than just a man on a journey. He is a symbol of the relentless pursuit of justice in a land where lawlessness often reigns supreme. His presence is a reminder that even in the wildest of places, there are those who stand for order and righteousness. He is Bass Reeves, a towering man with skin like worn leather and eyes that gleam with unwavering resolve. Born into slavery, Reeves would rise to become one of the most respected lawmen in the West. His journey from bondage to badge is a story of incredible resilience and determination, a testament to the human spirit's capacity to overcome even the greatest of obstacles. He sits tall in the saddle, a symbol of justice and authority in a land where lawlessness often reigned. His very presence commands respect, and his reputation as a fair but firm enforcer of the law precedes him. In a time when many doubted the ability of an African American to hold such a position, Reeves proved them wrong with every arrest he made and every outlaw he brought to justice. He is a legend in the making, the first African American U.S. Marshal west of the Mississippi. His appointment to this position was not just a personal achievement, but a significant milestone in the history of American law enforcement. It was a bold statement that justice knows no color, and that courage and integrity are the true measures of a lawman. His story, a testament to courage and determination, is as captivating as the wild landscape he traversed. Each day brought new challenges, from tracking down dangerous outlaws to navigating the complexities of a racially divided society. Yet, through it all, Reeves remained steadfast in his mission, driven by a deep-seated belief in the power of justice and the rule of law. Reeves was a man of contradictions, a walking paradox in a time of stark racial divides. As an African-American lawman, he faced prejudice and discrimination from both sides of the law. Yet, he earned the respect of his peers and the fear of those who sought to break the law. His ability to navigate these complexities with grace and determination made him a truly remarkable figure in the history of the American West. Born into slavery, he rose to become a beacon of law and order. His early life was marked by hardship and oppression, but these experiences only served to strengthen his resolve. When he gained his freedom, he did not seek revenge or retribution. Instead, he dedicated his life to upholding the law and protecting the innocent. His journey from slave to lawman is a powerful reminder of the transformative power of justice and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Despite facing prejudice and discrimination, he held fast to his principles, believing in the power of justice to prevail. His unwavering commitment to his duty earned him a reputation as one of the most effective lawmen in the West. He was known for his keen investigative skills, his ability to track down even the most elusive outlaws, and his unyielding sense of fairness. In a time when many doubted the ability of an African American to hold such a position, Reeves proved them wrong with every arrest he made and every outlaw he brought to justice. His life was a testament to the indomitable spirit of a man who defied the odds, leaving an indelible mark on the history of the American West. Today, his legacy lives on, not just in the statues and memorials that bear his name, but in the countless stories of courage and determination that he inspired. Bass Reeves was more than just a lawman. He was a pioneer, a trailblazer, and a true American hero. His story is a powerful reminder that no matter the obstacles we face, we all have the power to rise above them and make a lasting impact on the world around us. Bass Reeves' story begins in 1838 in Crawford County, Arkansas. This was a time when the American South was deeply entrenched in the institution of slavery, and the landscape was dotted with plantations and small farms. The rural setting of Arkansas, with its rolling hills and dense forests, was both beautiful and harsh, a place where the lives of enslaved people were marked by relentless toil and suffering. Born into slavery, he was named after his owner's grandfather, William Reeves. The Reeves family owned a large plantation, and young Bass was just one of many enslaved people who worked the land. From a very young age, Bass was exposed to the brutal realities of slavery. He lived in the cramped and squalid quarters designated for slaves, a stark contrast to the grand house where his owners resided. Young Bass grew up witnessing the cruelty and injustice of slavery firsthand. He saw families torn apart, people beaten for the slightest infractions, and the constant fear that hung over the lives of the enslaved. These experiences left a deep impression on him, shaping his views on justice and freedom. Despite the hardships he endured, he displayed a sharp mind and a strong will. Bass was determined to rise above his circumstances. He was known for his intelligence and quick thinking, traits that would later become crucial in his life. His resolute expression often masked the inner turmoil and dreams of a life beyond the chains of slavery. He learned to ride and shoot, becoming proficient in skills that would later serve him well. These skills were not just hobbies, they were survival tools. Bass practiced tirelessly, knowing that one day they might be his ticket to freedom. His ability to handle a horse and a gun with precision set him apart from others and hinted at the extraordinary future that awaited him. In 1861, at the outbreak of the Civil War, Bass's owner, George Reeves, joined the Confederate Army. The war brought chaos and upheaval, and for many enslaved people, it also brought hope. The conflict between the North and South was not just a battle over territory, it was a fight for the very soul of the nation, and for Bass, it represented a chance to change his destiny. Bass, seeing an opportunity for freedom, accompanied his master. The journey was perilous, filled with the dangers of war and the constant threat of being caught. But Bass was determined. He knew that this might be his only chance to escape the bonds of slavery and forge a new path for himself. During the chaos of war, Bass seized his chance and escaped to Indian Territory, a vast and unforgiving land that offered sanctuary to many fleeing slavery. The Indian Territory was a place of refuge, but it was also a land of challenges. The untamed wilderness required strength, resilience, and a deep understanding of the land to survive. He lived among the Cherokee, Seminole, and Creek nations, immersing himself in their cultures and learning their languages. This period of his life was transformative. The Native American tribes welcomed him, and he found a sense of community and belonging that he had never known before. He learned their ways, their traditions, and their skills, which would become invaluable in his later life. This period proved invaluable, honing his skills as a tracker, hunter, and interpreter, preparing him for his future role as a lawman. Bass Reeves' time in the Indian Territory was not just about survival, it was about growth and preparation. He became a master of the land, able to track and hunt with unparalleled skill. His ability to interpret and communicate with different cultures made him a bridge between worlds, a trait that would define his legacy as one of the greatest lawmen in American history. In 1875, after years spent navigating the challenges of life in Indian Territory, a land fraught with its own unique set of trials and tribulations, Bass Reeves' life took a dramatic turn. Born into slavery in 1838, Reeves had already lived a life full of hardship and resilience. After escaping to freedom during the Civil War, he found refuge among Native American tribes, learning their languages and customs. Judge Isaac Parker, newly appointed federal judge for the Western District of Arkansas, was tasked with bringing law and order to the lawless Indian Territory. Known as the hanging judge, Parker was determined to restore peace and justice in a region plagued by crime and lawlessness. Parker, known for his fairness and commitment to justice, sought men of integrity and skill to serve as U.S. Marshals. He needed individuals who could navigate the treacherous terrain and deal with the diverse population of the territory. He had heard of Reeves' reputation as a skilled tracker and marksman, fluent in several Native American languages. Reeves' unique skills made him an ideal candidate for the role of Deputy U.S. Marshal. Impressed by his abilities, Parker offered Reeves a position as a Deputy U.S. Marshal. This was a significant moment, as Reeves became one of the first black Deputy U.S. Marshals west of the Mississippi River. Reeves accepted the challenge, embarking on a career that would span over 3 decades. His tenure as a lawman was marked by bravery, skill, and an unwavering commitment to justice. His duties were fraught with danger, requiring him to apprehend some of the most notorious criminals in the territory. The Indian Territory was a haven for outlaws, and Reeves' job was to bring them to justice. From murderers and robbers to bootleggers and horse thieves, Reeves pursued them all with unwavering determination. His ability to track and capture criminals was unparalleled. Reeves pursued them all with unwavering determination. His relentless pursuit of justice made him a legend in his own time. He was known for his fearlessness and his unwavering commitment to upholding the law. Reeves' courage and dedication were evident in every arrest he made. His reputation as a skilled lawman grew with each successful capture, striking fear into the hearts of outlaws and earning him the respect of law-abiding citizens and Native Americans alike. Reeves' legacy as a pioneering lawman continues to inspire to this day, a testament to his extraordinary life and career. Before we conclude, here are 5 fascinating and little-known facts about Bass Reeves. Fact 3. Reeves was ambidextrous and could shoot accurately with both hands, making him a formidable opponent in any gunfight. Fact 4. Despite his many captures, Reeves was never wounded in the line of duty, a testament to his skill and caution. Fact 5. The character of the Lone Ranger is believed by some historians to be inspired by Bass Reeves, though this connection remains a subject of debate. Bass Reeves' story is one of courage, integrity, and resilience, a man who overcame the odds to become one of the most respected lawmen in American history. His legacy lives on, not only in the history books but in the values he stood for: justice, honor, and equality. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from our past. What would the world be without a song? The world.